Hello and welcome to my vlog. My name is Caeley. Basically, this summer I went to Iceland. And the first day we arrived in a city called Reykjavik, and we arrived pretty early in the day, so we decided to go outside and we went and got lunch, and then we visited this church called Hallgrímskirkja. I have no idea how to pronounce it. The church was very, very beautiful. I liked the style of the architecture, and yeah, I liked being in there because it was pretty cold outside compared to Houston. I wasn't really prepared for the weather. The second day we kind of got up around noon and we had a pretty relaxing day. We got lunch and then we kind of toured the tourist shops, and there were a lot of cool things that I think you can only really find in Iceland in the tourist shops. The city had a lot of really cool statues that I didn't know about. I don't know what a lot of them meant, but I liked the statues a lot. Then we went to a contemporary art museum and we found this spaghetti monster thing. I have no idea what it was called. At the museum they had a place where you could draw and you can put stuff up on the wall, and we did that for a while. Continued to go around the museum. Later that night, we went to a place called the Blue Lagoon, and the Blue Lagoon is basically like a natural hot spring that they've heated up a little bit more, so it's really, really warm and really refreshing, and they have a bunch of really cool face masks there, and I really loved the Blue Lagoon because it was really late at night when we went, or not super late, it was around 10. It was pouring rain on the way to the Blue Lagoon, and it was freezing. We were like frozen, and the Blue Lagoon was so refreshing when we went in it. The next day we left Reykjavik and we headed out for more of the country in southwest Iceland, and we stayed in a place called Selfoss. After arriving in Selfoss, we decided that we should go to the black sand beach of Vik, and it's a volcanic beach, I think, which is why the sand was black, but it was so beautiful, and it was also raining really, really hard that day, and I'd say it was around 40 degrees Fahrenheit. The next day after that, we went to a waterfall called Siljalandfoss, and I thought this waterfall was really cool because you could walk behind the waterfall. I've never seen a waterfall that you could walk behind before, and the weather got a lot better that day, so it was really nice. After that, we drove back towards Selfoss, and on our way we saw some Icelandic horses and had fun petting them and trying to feed them, and they were pretty sassy horses. On our way back to Selfoss, we also went to a geyser that was really cool. It erupts, I don't know, every 2 or 3 minutes, and it's really cool to watch it erupt. Okay, so the next day we went to a national park called Thingler National Park, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm not exactly sure. And we saw this little waterfall and hiked around a little bit. The waterfall was absolutely beautiful. Also at the Thingler National Park was the fault line between the North American plate and the European. The next day was pretty short. We just went horseback riding on the Icelandic horses. The next day after that was our last full day, and we went to a waterfall called Gullfoss, and it was like absolutely beautiful. I loved it so much. After seeing Gullfoss, we just drove back to Reykjavik, and I would have got a little bit more footage from Reykjavik, but I had a really bad stomachache, so I kind of stayed in our hotel, and I was waking up early to go to the airport anyways. Thank you for watching my Iceland vlog thing. If you would like to see more from my channel, please subscribe and like this video, and hopefully ring the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. But yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.